Next important topic is data types. So if you want to do a proper program, you should know what is data types. Data types always means to identify the type of data and associated operations of handling it. Understood? So if I write, so just take an example. If I give you an example, say tree, then what you will say? Tree is a number. Okay. If I give you another example, say what is A? Capital A or small letter A? What is A? Then A is a character. Then if I say 3.999, then what you will say? That is also number, but that is decimal, with the number with decimal points, isn't it? So based on the value, based on the data and operations associated with the data, we can define the data types. Okay, there are three types of data types. One is built-in data types, or sometimes it is called primitive data type or primary data types. Number 2 is derived data types, and number 3 is user defined data types. So here I am going to discuss only the primitive or primary data types. Other two data types are not in your syllabus. Okay. Built-in data types. In built-in data types, you will get 5 main data types. First one is car data type. Now you see the car spelling, I have written C in small case letters. Okay, C, you remember this one. C++ is a case sensitive language. So wherever I have written small case letter, you have to write small case letter only. You cannot write capital letters. Okay, and wherever I will write capital letters, you must write in capital letters only. You cannot write in small case letter. Okay, so you should mind the characters where I am using, or you are going to use capital letters or small case letters. Okay, so see, first one is your car data type. Car data type is used for storing characters. Okay, now earlier on also I have discussed that in car we cannot count the space, and car is enclosed in a single quotation mark. Okay, now if I want to store A, capital A or small a, B, C, like that, then you have to take the data type as car data type, and the memory size for car data type is 1 byte. 1 byte means what? 8 bits. Okay, and the value range for car data type is 0 to 255 characters it can accept. Okay, and the range is -128 to 127. Okay, -128 to +127, or you can say 0 to 255 characters it can accept. Okay, next one is your int. Int data type is used for storing integer values. Integer values means what? The numbers that is without decimal points. Now here, for example, int n is equal to 40. So 40 is my integer value. There is no decimal point. Okay, so for storing any integer value without decimal point value, we have to take data type as int. Understood? Then, and also the memory size for int data type is 2 byte or 4 bytes. Okay, range is very long, so I will not say that the range. Then next one is your float. Float data type is used for storing floating point numbers. Floating point means what? Fractional numbers, means numbers having decimal points. Okay, so for storing fractional numbers we have to take float data type, and memory size for float data type is 4 bytes. Okay, and we have to write, and the keyword is float, float. For example, float n is equal to 12.35. okay, or float x is equal to 13.97, whatever you want to write, but that is you have to take the data type as float. Next one is double. Double data type is also used for storing fractional numbers, but in double data type the memory size is 8 bytes. Okay, so for storing a very big numbers with fractional digits, we have to take double data type. Now you see the example, double n equal to 19003.895667, because here we can accept up to 8 bytes memory, so the range is very high. So we can store a very big numbers with fractional values. We can take double as a data type. Okay, then last one is your bool data type. It is the key word for boolean. Boolean means what? It is used to represent a single true or false value. A boolean value can have only one of these two values, means it can have either true or it can have either false. So any true or false value if you want to give, then you have to take bool as a data type. For example, bool b is equal to true, or bool b is equal to false, or bool c is equal to true, like that. Okay.